everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. You may need a couple of blocks for the practice today, so go ahead and grab your blocks. Meet me on the mat and find a comfortable seated position. This will be about a 15-minute gentle practice to bring in some grounding energy and also some expansive energy. Linking heaven and earth, or earth and sky. So find a comfortable seat, get comfy, close your eyes. Take a moment to wiggle around, get any fidgets out. And then when you feel ready, allow yourself to find some stillness. Check in. Notice how you're feeling today, mentally, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Letting go of any judgment, just be curious about how you're doing and what's happening for you today. As always, I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate towards yourself during this practice, and to also carry that off the mat with you if you so choose. And begin to connect in with your breath. Just noticing how your breath feels. We'll bring in a few rounds of earth, sky, breath. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, or gently flutter the eyes open and find a soft, steady gaze on a focal point in front of you, the mat, the floor, the wall. And then we'll inhale, deep breath in through the nose, lift the arms up and out to the sides. And then as you exhale, release the arms back down to the sides. You can either breathe out through the nose or the mouth. Again, as you inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, release the breath out through the nose or mouth. It might feel really nice to just go out through the mouth as you exhale. So a few more times. Inhaling, reach the arms up. Exhaling as you release the arms down. And then release the arms back down to your sides. Root down through your sitting bones. Let your feet, your legs get heavy. Begin to wiggle the sides of the body long, reaching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Finding some elongation through the spine, imagining that you're decompressing the spine. Finding some space in between the vertebrae, in between the discs. And then bring yourself over onto hands and knees. Coming into a table position. Just for a moment, you can rock your hips from side to side. And then bring yourself to center. We'll roll through a few rounds of cat-cow to loosen up your spine here. So you inhale, lift your tail, your belly soft, draw the heart forward through the arms and lift your gaze. As you exhale, press into the hands, round up through the back, look towards the navel. A few more times. Just beginning to lubricate the spine. Bring yourself back into your table. Now you may want blocks for this, so just have them handy in case you do. Tuck your toes under and begin to walk yourself back. Roll yourself up onto the balls of your feet. And then if it's available to you, maybe you can release your heels down to the mat. So you're bringing yourself into a squat pose. You can turn the toes out a little bit, heels in a little bit. See what feels okay for your knees. And now here, if you like, this is where you could use your blocks. You could tuck 1 or 2 blocks under your bum. And just feel rooted down through the feet, the sitting bones, rooting down towards the earth, and at the same time, the crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling, spine nice and long. So with or without the block under your bum, you could have 2 blocks under your bum if you're taller and you need to be up a little higher, totally fine. Bring the palms together at your heart. And then you can bring fingers down to the mat. Begin to press yourself up, turn the feet back in, and come into a forward fold. Belly spreading over the thighs. Let the head go. Shake out your head, nod your head. Maybe rock your hips from side to side. You can keep arms down, hands on the mat, or grab your elbows. Allow the arms to swing if you like. And then bring yourself to center. We'll take hands to the hips. Press down into your feet. Lift yourself up. Come all the way up to stand. Palms together at your heart. And bring the feet about hip width. Take it into Tadasana, mountain pose. Root down through the feet. For a moment, lift up your toes. Spread the toes. And then release, relax the toes down. Press down and out through the feet. Lift up through your belly, up through your low back. Again, imagine that length up through the spine, some decompression up through the spine as you reach up and out through the crown of your head. Palms together at your heart. And we'll take it into a chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your bum back. Reach your arms forward. And then press into the feet, come all the way up to stand. Again, bend the knees. Sit back in your imaginary chair here. Press into the feet. Bring it all the way back up. Arms come back down. Again, sit back in your chair, hips back, bum back, knees back, arms sweep forward. Press into the feet, come all the way up. We'll take it back into our chair again, sit low, and this time as you come up, you can either bring it up to standing or, if it feels okay for you, roll up onto the balls of your feet. Lower the heels back down, sit your bum back down into your chair. We'll bring it back up again, either all the way up to stand or again, you roll up onto balls of your feet. Find that gazing point in front of you, your drishti, your focal point. Help you with your balance. Release the heels back down to the mat. Sit back down in your chair. Let's bring it back up. Either just up to standing or back up onto balls of the feet. Now stick with either one of these options. We'll sit back down in our chair. We'll bring it back up. Either up to stand or roll up onto the balls of the feet, or you add a little hop. Sit it back down in your chair. Let's bring it back up to stand, up onto the balls of the feet, or a little hop. Back down into chair. Bring it up, your option here. A couple more times, you find your option. One more time. Back to your chair, sit it low, and then come back up to stand, Tadasana. Let's bring our earth, sky breath in here. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And as you exhale, release the arms down to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, release the arms down to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, release the arms down to the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. 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 Inh Exhale, release the arms. Couple more times, your breath. One more time, arm sweep out and up. And release the arms down. Interlace fingers in front of you. Flip the palms to face out. And then reach the arms up overhead. Press down into the feet. Lift up through the side body, up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. And then flip the palms back. Palms come together, and you bring the hands back down to your heart. Sweep the arms out to the sides and up. Bring the palms together overhead. Soften your knees. Fold yourself back into that forward fold. Belly comes back down to the thighs. Release your head. Shake the hips, nod the head. Sway it out. And then bring yourself back to center. Bend your knees. Get your hands down onto the mat. Step your feet back. We'll bring it into a downward dog. Press the mat down through the hands, down and out through the hands. Reach those heels down towards the mat. Lift up through your armpits. And then you can pedal out the legs or find some stillness here. And then release knees down to the mat. Come back to sit on your heels. Find your way back into a comfortable seat. Support yourself by sitting up on a block or something if you like. Root down again through the sitting bones, the pubic bone, the feet, the legs, the hips and pelvis. Lengthen up through the spine, up through the crown of the head. Couple more times with our earth heaven breath. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, release the arms down. Couple more. And then palms come together at your heart. Close the eyes. Pause here for a moment. Release the hands down. Flutter your eyes open. Thank you so much for sharing this quick practice with me. With love and gratitude, namaste.